Alright, this is how you create your own professional website. For here, I'm going to use my own website for reference. For example, you start with a basic home page. You start with an overview of what your website is about. So in my case, it's about technology and history or social studies in general. So I'll be talking about how what tools and technology I'll be using in my social study classes to enhance learning in my secondary education, so pretty much high school. And here you have examples of images that you can use to show what you're focused on. In my case, it's history, but more specifically, it's more into Latin America. So throughout my website, I'll be having pictures relating to Latin America. I'll be having figures, special persons in the past, uh, or in the present as well. And then it's always important to have about me page, talk about your personal experience of what made you create a website in the first place. Always have a personal picture, to make it professional. Just talk about your goals, your beliefs in teaching. And here I talk about my teaching philosophy and integration for the moment, but I need to still work on it for the moment. I scroll down and have more images describing relating to my topic with Latin America. You can see the president of Mexico right here and former U.S. President Barack Obama. And here is show your past, your history, your experience of your professions. For me in education, I haven't had it as much, but I'm getting there. I've only had observations. I'll show you your education you receive. Dominican University class in high school, and also I'm still in the graduate program of Dominican University, and some interests that kind of relate to your profession. Like for me, I'm bilingual, so that's why I enjoy Latin American history and history. And also I love reading articles and books concerning to the region as well. And also some references that help you, recommendations that will help you in the future. And I have two of my former professors from Dominican, and one of them were my advisors as well. And here, have some more images, different figures that relate to Latin America. Well, over here you can see the best one of the ways to create a website is you go to Weebly and you sign up and log in, and then you can start your own website. You can customize it, and like I said, and then you can post it later on. It's quite easy at the moment. You can add images, text, embed videos, or Twitters, or your own personal blog or Padlet. Like you can see right here. In my education profile, I have my YouTube, Padlet, and Twitter's subpages. And here in your Twitter feed is actually live, depending on what you want to share or what you tweet at the moment. See, Weebly is a great website you can use to create your own professional website. But back to my website. It's also important to have your own resources to show and other teachers in the process who want to be in the profession. So you could talk about the basics information about technology and education. As I have several links here, but at the same time have links that connect to your subject area. For my case, it's social studies, so I have all these websites that will help a teacher trying to integrate technology in the classroom. Like for example, on this website, it kind of helps you with topics from different areas. So it's kind of pretty much a variety, kind of helpful tool. And also have a YouTube video, kind of an introduction to help students and teachers who want to get that website going on and what they want to try to do in the future. And then for your curriculum, have an overview of what you want to do in your classrooms, like what do you want to focus on. Like for me, since I'm in Latin American history, pretty much the basic themes I'll be touching for the most part in my curriculum will probably be like political, economic, and social, and these like subtopics that will touch upon. But over time, I'll like float around into like the present day, relate back to the past, and have like a connection. And then here are some activities like you will use in the classrooms, like in a social study or like in a history class, you probably use like primary sources and like have discussions between amongst the students or the class together. You know, you want to integrate technology, you could use like for a simple activity like showing images on the whiteboard. It's just you're using the whiteboard and then the students will like react to it, what they think about it. If you want to go more advanced, I've experienced throughout my academic career that some teacher will use a simulation game to show how like diplomatic relations work in the real world. So that can happen if it comes to that kind of topic, diplomatic relations. Like have that game aspect in to bring that competitiveness into the classroom. Like it gets the students engaged. So there's different varieties of how to activities you want to run in the classrooms. Like as I mentioned, also you have my own YouTube trivia of what I'm trying to do in my career. So a journey to Latin America, so Padlet, it's a great tool to use since other students or teachers can come into Padlet and write down any posts on it that relate to you. So anyone can use it. It's pretty easy. It's like straight to the point. You can use images. You can have links to articles. No, that it's pretty like it's pretty fun. It's like easy. And also, it's also important to talk about like internet safety. You know, you don't want to put anything that will harm your image to your profession. So don't put anything like that will harm you in the future. And also, you don't have to put personal information at all. Like we don't want people like knowing your passwords to emails and all anything like that. So just keep it safe. Like keep personal information out of your website you want to. Like put images that reflect who you want to be in the future and profession. So like keep it professional for the most time.